Shandong, the largest cave on our planet. This cave is so massive that it has a completely self-sustaining ecosystem with its own climate conditions. Hundreds of meters underground, the clouds you're used to seeing in the sky form inside this cave.
Beneath the dense rainforest of central Vietnam, scientists believed they had already cataloged the most extreme features of the Phong Nha Ke Bang region. The discovery of Son Doong, the largest known cave on Earth, seemed to confirm that assumption. That cave alone redefined geological scale, with chambers large enough to contain skyscrapers, underground rivers, and even self-contained weather systems. For years, researchers assumed nothing larger or stranger could exist beneath that landscape. That assumption did not survive recent exploration. During advanced geological mapping conducted in 2023, satellite and LiDAR scans revealed a vast subterranean void beneath an untouched section of forest. At first, analysts assumed the data reflected a software malfunction. The hollow space was too large, too symmetrical, and too cleanly defined to match any known cave formation. Repeated scans returned the same result. What lay beneath the forest was not only massive, but structurally unlike anything previously documented. Unlike most caves, which form gradually through water erosion, this system displayed rounded corridors, uniform curvature, and echo behavior that behaved unpredictably when seismic waves passed through the area. A senior geophysicist described the data as unsettling, not because it suggested danger, but because it contradicted established geological models. Nature, it seemed, was not behaving as expected. Reaching the site was not straightforward. The entrance had been sealed by ancient rockfalls, indicating that no human had ever entered the system. Local accounts added another layer of mystery. Villagers reported that animals avoided the area entirely, and that birds altered their flight paths when passing overhead. Aerial drone surveys later confirmed unusual behavior patterns among wildlife in the region. Thermal imaging deepened the puzzle. Despite no known geothermal activity, the sealed cave radiated heat. When researchers finally breached the entrance, the temperature inside dropped sharply within seconds, while warm mist rose from the cavern floor. Instruments recorded airflow moving in rhythmic cycles, as if the cave itself were breathing. Inside the first chamber, acoustics behaved strangely. Sound did not echo normally. Instead, it seemed to vanish, pulled away rather than reflected. Early hypotheses suggested intersecting cave systems, but measurements did not align with any known dual-layer formations. The symmetry was too consistent, the geometry too precise. Sensors placed deeper within the chamber soon detected rhythmic tremors. These were not random seismic events. They occurred at fixed intervals, repeating with exact timing over extended observation. No known geological process produces such regularity. Whatever lay deeper within the cave system was active. Beyond the initial chamber, the environment changed dramatically. Natural skylights opened high above, allowing sunlight to illuminate an underground landscape that resembled an isolated world. Dense vegetation covered the cavern floor. Mist hovered in the air. Clouds formed and dissipated without external weather influence. Rain fell inside the cave. Researchers quickly realized they were observing a fully self-contained biosphere. Botanical surveys revealed plant life unlike anything previously catalogued. Many species showed no genetic match to known flora. Some plants displayed movement-based responses more commonly associated with animals. Fungi emitted faint bioluminescent light even under daylight conditions. According to on-site botanists, a significant portion of the ecosystem appeared evolutionarily isolated. Atmospheric phenomena added further complexity. Large fog formations moved through the cavern in structured patterns, unaffected by terrain or airflow. Instruments malfunctioned within these zones. Temperature sensors failed. Radar signals dropped. The formations, referred to informally as ghost fronts, could not be explained using existing meteorological or geological models. Animal life was equally unfamiliar. Researchers documented arthropods with metallic-looking exoskeletons, eyeless reptiles moving through saturated soil, and crustaceans with crystalline shell structures that refracted light. Some species emitted light in response to motion rather than darkness, producing ripple-like illumination across cavern walls. At the center of the ecosystem lay a lake with precise geometric boundaries. Its oval shape was sharply defined, surrounded by dark stone that produced resonant tones when struck. The water was warm and unusually dense. Chemical analysis revealed mineral compositions typically found near deep-sea hydrothermal vents, a finding difficult to reconcile with the cave's inland location. The next chamber marked a turning point. Limestone gave way to a darker metallic material initially misidentified as basalt. Closer analysis revealed near-perfect uniformity, inconsistent with natural rock. The walls were curved and smooth, shaped by forces not easily attributed to erosion or volcanic activity. Then researchers noticed something impossible to ignore. Small stones hovered just above the cave floor, suspended without visible support. They remained motionless, unaffected by vibration. Attempts to move them met gentle resistance, as if interacting with an unseen force. The stones contained no measurable iron and produced no detectable magnetic field. Further anomalies followed. Stalactites defied gravity, extending sideways or spiraling in controlled patterns. Thin crystalline sheets embedded in the walls reacted to sound, emitting resonant tones when disturbed. Sensors detected strong rhythmic pulses originating deep within the structure, matching earlier tremor patterns but with greater intensity. A smooth, curved surface hidden within the rock was found to be hollow and metallic. Drilling attempts failed, even with diamond-tipped equipment. At that point, a conclusion few were willing to voice became unavoidable. Portions of the chamber did not appear to be natural. As the team prepared to withdraw, a final discovery altered the trajectory of the investigation. Beneath sediment lay a carved stone slab etched with deliberate symbols. The markings did not correspond to any known writing system in Southeast Asia. Computational analysis showed partial resemblance to Proto-Elamite scripts, placing the carvings at least 12,000 years old. Beneath the slab was a cavity in which sound ceased entirely. No echo, no ambient vibration. Ground-penetrating radar revealed geometric structures below, arranged in repeating hexagonal patterns extending beyond sensor range. At the moment the slab was moved, seismic sensors recorded a new low-frequency signal. It repeated at precise intervals. The system had activated. Shortly afterward, communication equipment experienced interference. Recorded static, when analyzed, displayed structured waveforms similar to ancient symbolic art found thousands of kilometers away. Weeks later, the site was quietly sealed. No official publications followed. The mystery expanded when independent researchers in the Arctic detected an identical signal beneath ice near Svalbard. The pulses were not only similar, they were synchronized. Archived data from a Soviet drilling project in the Kola Peninsula, long dismissed as myth, showed the same frequency signature. Biological concerns soon followed. Structures resembling nests were found embedded in upper cave walls, composed of organic material unlike any known species. Motion-activated cameras captured translucent organisms moving in coordinated patterns, avoiding light and sound. One paused before a camera. It appeared to observe it. After leaving the site, several team members reported neurological symptoms: distorted time perception, auditory hallucinations, sleep disturbances. Brain scans revealed abnormal electrical activity in regions associated with memory and spatial reasoning. One researcher began drawing complex geometric patterns unconsciously. Another spoke structured phrases during sleep in phonetic systems resembling extinct languages. A confidential health report recommended long-term monitoring of all personnel. Its final note was brief and unambiguous. The cave's influence did not end at the entrance. The site remains sealed. One chamber remains unexplored. Instrumentation indicates it is active. What lies beneath Vietnam's forest is no longer considered a geological curiosity. It is a system that challenges established understanding of nature, biology, and physics. And for the first time, researchers are asking a question once reserved for speculation. Not what this place is, but what it was built to receive.